He gets the bonus point. He strikes it and scores! And Atlanta United, for the second straight year, is out of League's Cup in the group stage due to a shootout loss.
To all of our fans, thanks for suffering with us a little bit, but we're gonna put a product on the field now that is gonna compel you to watch us.
Yeah, maybe it's a fairy tale. We'll see, right?
I guess you'll have to fast forward to the end of this, right?
Morning.
We're gonna have a real honest conversation, huh?
We'll begin with this. What is one word that could describe this season and why?
Let's get refreshed on where things are for the Five Stripes. 9 games left in the MLS regular season. They have had a little bit of a break. They have added a very significant new piece in Alexei Miranchuk. He is with the team now. He trained. He spoke to the media today. You're going to hear from Alexei.
We're back from the break. Atlanta United getting set to head west to take on the LA Galaxy as the Five Stripes return to MLS play. They'll have an important new addition. Russian international Alexei Miranchuk is 28 years old and joins a team that is still aiming for the postseason.
It's been busy, but it's been great. I feel great. It's been busy days. I was in a hotel for 3 weeks, then finally moved in my apartment, in my townhouse. Now it's like, I feel like I'm at home. I have my home, and I'm trying to build my atmosphere to feel more comfortable.
You didn't know if the Caleb Wiley deal was going to get done and how that would look. So Amador is being looked at as depth at that point.
Já se passou algum tempo. Estou a gostar muito. Estou a gostar muito da cidade de Atlanta. Inclusive também a minha mulher também veio comigo e está a gostar muito, que é muito importante também. O conforto dela e quem está comigo. Um pouco mais de trânsito do que estava habituado em Portugal, mas estou a gostar muito. I got really good relationship with everybody in the team. Inside, I was feeling like I need to involve as fast as I can in the game because it helps you a lot to feel you more comfortable. So I was waiting for my debut. Yeah.
Meanwhile, Atlanta United returned to MLS action Saturday in Los Angeles. There's been a lot of turnover on the Five Stripes roster this year, and there's more guaranteed. Dax McCarty is retiring after this season.
It is with an immense amount of pride and gratitude that I'm announcing my retirement at the end of the 2024 season.
The overriding theme is that I'm excited for the next month and a half, 2 months, to see how things finish up, and then really excited about the future.
It starts on Saturday against the LA Galaxy. You know, just your run-of-the-mill top team in the Western Conference. It's not going to be easy. You are going to have to earn whatever you get here if you are Atlanta United. And look, it starts on Saturday.
In the Western Conference, only 9 matches remaining in the regular season for Atlanta United, who are barely holding on to a playoff spot.
It was kind of like nervous, but at the same time I was really excited to get my debut. The result is not what we wanted.
Here's across to Roy, shot safe is in, rebound score. And now, what looks to be the dagger goal.
I was thinking that I need to play, I need to be involved in the team.
Schleich with a cutback pass to Miranchuk.
Yes, when I hit that shot.
You know, that's one of those moments that you just don't see from many players anywhere. It's incredible.
Turns at the top of the arc and chips off the
Yes, obviously it was a good shot, not good enough, but I have to create more opportunity like this.
You know, in that moment, he almost changed the trajectory of that game, because if he gets that, that's a really different night potentially.
That should be the final play of the game. It is. They blow for full time. 2-0, the LA Galaxy winner.
Também não estávamos a atravessar um período muito bom e precisávamos dessa vitória. Para dar ânimo à equipa e foi muito bom.
His man in the box after the 6. Cut back cross and a header by Saba is wide of the near post and out for goal kick.
E tivemos de agarrar aos pontos até ao fim.
But I'm gonna kind of give you this warning here. It's the same thing that happened in LA. A pretty good 45. We felt pretty confident. That's the warning. Do not let the level drop.
Saved at the near post by Kalina, out for a corner. Shane Silva, a good turn around. Bronico sending it down the middle of Fortune, dribbling out of center circle, straight down the middle. Fortune bumped, shoots, score! From 20 yards out, Jay Fortune has scored his first ever Atlanta United goal. And it's headed away to Williams, so pop it clear. Full time, Atlanta United gets the road win in Charlotte on a stroke of beautiful fortune.
You're talking about a potential breakout star. That felt like a star-making kind of moment.
Brad was here?
Huh?
Brad was here.
Brad was here and Coach Rob was here.
I'm 5'10", 5'11".
All right, questions for Jay.
How'd it feel to score your first MLS goal?
Felt great. Long time coming, I think.
You didn't wait for the defense to react when you shot.
It's a good decision, though.
Yeah, I think it's the right one.
No, I'm happy for Jay. You guys have asked about him a lot, and it's deserved. This is the type of team I would like us to be. That we can. For me, it's not about. This is about attacking fast and about being direct.
For the first time in 6 weeks, Atlanta United is back in their fortress, and they need all the points they can get.
Start fast, be alert, finish strong, and aggressive.
I've mentioned it in the past. I don't think we've started too many games at home very well.
Right end line. Here's another cross to the back post. Popped up in the air.
Be alert, finish strong.
And a volley, score! Alex Wheel. Nashville punishes Atlanta United.
Não acho que tenha desacelerado. Cada jogo tem a sua história. Sabemos que cada equipa dentro é muito forte. Não tivemos ali concentrados nos primeiros minutos e começámos logo a perder muito cedo. Então isso nesta liga faz muita diferença.
I talked about starting fast, we did it. You have to reverse that now.
Gilda Mukhtar walks in and shoots and scores.
It's unacceptable that Charlotte has come into this building and won, and Nashville has come into this building and won this year. That's not acceptable.
Why is it that this team, it seems like the past few seasons, follows up one of its better performances, Miami earlier this year, then loses to Charlotte, then beats Charlotte last week, comes back with some of its, well, just less than performances? Why can't it put together any momentum?
And I think if we had that answer, we wouldn't be in the spot we are. I apologize to the people that watched that, and that won't be happening again.
All of that momentum from the win in Charlotte maybe would have continued on into the Nashville game if you didn't have an international break in between. But also, you can't forget about the potential impact of changes in the club's leadership.
We are only 2/3 into the season, and in Major League Soccer, we have seen crazy things happen.
If you get a little bit of luck, you just have to ride it out. And Atlanta United having that success in 2018, my first year with the team.
They got secret handshakes going way back to Rangers, national team, things I don't know about. Carlos, we'll talk about Atlanta United in just a moment, but you'll be officially inducted into the Hall of Fame this week.
Carlos Bocanegra was one of the early architects for Atlanta United, a team that went on to change what it meant to be an expansion team in MLS.
Unmute, right? Yes. So stand up here, give me 1 minute once you hear me talking. You can off mute, get off. Sounds good. Thanks.
Atlanta United has parted ways with Vice President and Technical Director Carlos Bocanegra.
I don't like the celebratory tone that has been taken, but if you want to do that, you at least have to acknowledge the things he got right.
Carlos was founding member of this organization. He's the one who set the bar. So I don't know that we ever lost confidence. We thought that a change in leadership at the head coach and GM positions were the best way to do that.
You talked about it. The success that he had at the beginning can't be eliminated from the resume because you didn't like things that happened later.
It's not like he came in when the team was 5 years in and, we're going to keep a couple of these core pieces. There was no team.
I've always said, every one of us, we can all be replaced. You don't ever become comfortable with it, but you accept it.
The best teams in the world, whether you're talking about Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls or Bill Belichick and Tom Brady and the Patriots, they change, right? And those guys move on. And that doesn't take away from the success that they had and the dynasty that they were. But when something's not working, the quicker you make the change, the quicker you get back to success.
This club and its personnel are going to do everything they possibly can to snap out of this. You cannot accuse them of not trying to fix it.
This was the worst team in the Eastern Conference in terms of where the table was coming into today. Nashville was. When you look at what you needed to do, and at this point we're really scoreboard watching, we're really talking about 7 matches, now 6 that are left to be played. Inter Miami, obviously the first team to clinch a playoff berth. They're the 1 seed right now in the Eastern Conference.
Down in Miami in late May, Atlanta United beat Messi 3-1. Messi had the goal for Miami, but Atlanta United dominated that match. But can Atlanta United play up to the level of their competition, and how much is Messi going to play, if at all?
2 meses sin jugar al fútbol. Left up for Messi. Lovely turn. Great finish.
Obviously, it was a big game, was a big match.
Welcome back.
Against best player in the world.
When the fans are in it, the roof really sounds like it's blowing off that place.
The best team in the league and the best player in the world are in town for their only scheduled visit this year.
I was thinking we can win this game.
Sends it down the middle off the deflection. Here's a shot from the penalty spot, a goal by Miami. In the left corner of the 18.
We had a good opportunity, good chance to score.
Sends it to the penalty spot. Header! Listen, all you all, it's a sabotage! Hana is up to it. He goes for goal, deflected in.
You felt it when he came to check into the game, and that felt like a jump start to a battery. Everything picked up from there. Both teams, crowd, everything.
Dribbling, cut back pass to Messi.
O Léo remata, o Messi remata.
Tough angle shot saved by Guzan.
Foi ali uma espécie de instinto em tentar defender a bola e conseguir.
Is blocked off the back of Amador.
His willingness to put his body on the line and sacrifice himself. Those are things that, again, you You can't teach those things, right? It's either you have it or you don't, and he certainly has it.
Be honest. Did you think Alexei Miranchuk was going to shoot from there?
You know what?
From that angle, usually I cross the ball.
Probably not.
Yeah. He can shoot from anywhere inside of 40 yards.
Off the throw, Miranchuk, right corner of the 18. Shot! Score! Golazo! From Russia with love. What a golazo to open your MLS account, Alexei Miranchuk. It's 2-2. To the top of the 18, turns and shoots, it's blocked. Out to Fortune, they blow for full time. That is a draw that I think you should be exceptionally proud of.
If we could win this game, I think it will be one of the best nights in my career. But same, it was like mixed. I scored the goal, but it was draw. And now in the end of the season, every game, every point, and every win, it's become really important.
A venue that has historically been a snake pit for Atlanta United. And if the Five Stripes are to keep their playoff hopes alive, they're going to have to do something tonight that they've never done in club history, and that's win a game at Red Bull Arena.
Whatever it takes. A lot of change, a little change. You put the ball in the back of the net. Defend my line. That's all it is. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Come on.
Amador to the top of the 18. Amador into the box with a shot wide of the near post. Thierry was right there for Van Zier. Connects at the top of the 18. He'll turn and shoot. Goes in the save. Lineman spun back in at deflected end of the net by Van Zier. It's 1-0.
They don't let you breathe. At times when we've seen the Red Bulls over the previous years, it's been all about the defensive side, and it is very disruptive to a team that wants the ball.
Miranchuk backing it up to Lennon on the edge of the defensive third. Now Lennon will pitch clear down the right wing, and here's Thierry in a 1v1 with Carballo, and Thierry gets there. Carballo knocks him down to the penalty area. Penalty! And a yellow card on top of it to Carballo.
And I think Atlanta United will probably always be a team that, to some degree, wants the ball. They want to play.
Miranchuk standing to the right of the ball for a left-footed shot. Gets the whistle. Alexei up to it. Strikes it. Score! Atlanta United has equalized out of nowhere right at the end of the first half.
You can't wait for it to drop and go, oh, okay, then I'll go. No, you go through them. You have to fucking challenge harder. They fucking want it more, I think. That's fucking bullshit. Go strong into the challenges. Your teammate comes behind and gets the next one.
Here it comes off the far touchline. Floats in the air. Bounces to the penalty spot. Not clear. Loose. Player goes down. Penso blows his whistle.
It might be a penalty.
It's going to be a penalty on Jay Fortune.
Chris Penso says,
after review, it's a kicking foul by 35 of Atlanta. The final decision is a penalty.
Well, here we go. Brad, who has saved 2 penalties this year, is going to have to come up with more magic here. It's in the 87th minute of a 1-1 game. There's the whistle. And Manuel is up to it. He strikes it. Save! Over to the touchline and out for a corner. Brad's done it for the 3rd time this year.
And so at that point, you try and calm down a little bit, but not too much to where you lose that I guess, activeness within yourself to then help the group.
Atlanta is going to make a sub here, bringing on Edwin Mosquera for Saba.
He was very good against Miami. Can he make something happen here with about 6-7 minutes?
Both teams have a sub left. It's a short free kick played in the central channel. Here's Amador driving it towards goal, and it's blocked at the top of the arc. Fortune digging for the second ball, but it's cleared by the Red Bulls. Headed down by Amador, though, to Mosquera, who will turn and drive down the left wing again. Edwin now to the left corner of the 18. Into the box. Shot! Score! Golasso! Curling it past Carlos Coronel. Atlanta United with a stoppage time lead at Red Bull Arena. I don't believe it.
Rob Valentino gets that sub 100%
That
right.
moves Atlanta into a playoff spot right now. And when that happens, you're thinking, okay, wait a minute, that table has dramatically changed in stoppage time in this match, and maybe this season has a different feel to it. But the night wasn't done.
Wynela, who's deep in the play. Dribbling out around Brennan. Spinning it to the back post. Amador is there. A header by Nealis across the face of goal. Scuffed clear by Williams. It's loose. And they bang it into the goal of Manuel. Atlanta United has blown it. Just minutes away from their first ever win in this building. That's it. The blow for full time. Atlanta United collapses in frustration. They do get only their third ever result in this building.
It's tough. It was one of the biggest gut punches that I can remember in my time with Atlanta United.
Hey, that's not me. That's not me, lads. Sorry. Great second.
So it seems like something is missing.
The playoffs, and it starts tonight against the Philadelphia Union side that has been nearly impossible for Atlanta United to beat in this stadium. They have not done so since 2018.
I think there was an impression that it was a must-win game. And as the results were building in the previous weeks and that night, it became a must-not-lose game.
Square ball to the top of the arc, deflects to Moranchuk. He turns, he drives, he sends it ahead to Schleich. Right side ahead to Lennon. Cut back, cross, Saba, header, score! Listen all you all, it's a Saba time!
At any other time in the year, you probably would have thought, okay, not a terrible result, we'll take it.
No, because I'm not frustrated. I'm not happy because obviously everybody understands what's going on right now. We in a not good spot, good place, but we still have this chance. So that's why I'm not so frustrated, because I believe in the team, and the team deserve way more, but. Still 3 games left.
Atlanta United on 34 points. They are 3 points out of a playoff spot. In fact, they're right where they started. 3 points behind Philadelphia on 34 right now. 10th place Montreal currently, and 11th place Atlanta will play Wednesday night at the Benz, and that has the feel of another 6-point match.
Montreal was kind of the epitome of 2024 for Atlanta in terms of how frustrating it's been at times.
Just be aware of Joe. Be aware of Joseph.
There's the whistle. Edwards is up to it. He pitches to Joseph at the penalty spot. He traps. He now passes back to Saliba. Joseph with a shot. Score! Joseph does not celebrate against his former team, but he does something he's very familiar with doing. Scooted over to Amador in the left wing. He'll loop this to the back post. Rios header! Score! That was clinical. And Atlanta United finds the equalizer in first half stoppage time. Joseph Martinez in the 43rd minute for Montreal. Daniel Rios gets it back 5 minutes later for Atlanta. Up for grabs in the second half. Atlanta United can do a lot to help their playoff chances if they find a way to win
You have no margin for error anymore because you weren't good enough on the night here to start this run.
Sit down. You go with it, and then the ball drops in the box. You tackle. Tackle, man. We have to all go collectively together. If we get broken, we sprint back together. It's on us. You got 45 minutes. Some of you got 5 to 10 minutes. Show me what you got.
Dropping points late at home is never acceptable. It's not the type of soccer you want to see Atlanta United playing.
Rio's onside, left corner of the 18. Cross to the back post. Saba! Shot at the crossbar! Down the middle, here's Morancha driving to the top of the arc. Alexa now to the top of the box. Shot diving save! Serrois.
Montreal's the one who's benefited the most.
Yeah.
They've jumped into 8th at the moment and would host Toronto.
As it's sent down the middle to Apupu. Ahead to Pierce at the near corner. Here's his cross. Shot! Score! At the near post, Joseph Martinez with a golazo. And now Atlanta United trails 2-1 in the 76th minute. Now on death's door for the postseason. A match they needed to win. They lose to Montreal 2-1. Montreal takes all 6 points from Atlanta United this season.
And that's what's so fascinating in that week. You have the, okay, you're level, okay, you've fallen behind to Montreal, now you might be done, now you're level again, oh, okay, life, you're in a really good spot. Now you're watching the second half play out and you're watching the second halves play out all around the league. And it's that game turned in that second half in terms of how it felt because every other result went your way. Every other result in the league, which you can take as if we win this, then we're in a completely different position. Or it's you didn't win this, but you do still have things to play for.
You'd hate for a Joseph Martinez brace in Mercedes-Benz Stadium for Montreal to be what seals their deal on decision day.
It was about taking care of our own business, and we didn't do that. It wasn't good enough. It wasn't to our standard. It wasn't near our standard. And so, one that we wanted to put behind us quickly, knowing that we had a quick turnaround on the weekend.
They are going to have to win tonight against New York Red Bulls to continue to have a chance going into decision day.
You're going to suffer. You will suffer out there. That's okay. Enjoy suffering.
I know this has been a long season. Full of ups, downs, lefts, rights. I don't care. We've all stuck together, haven't we?
Moments like this is why you want to play. A bit of pressure, togetherness, quality.
Minute 1 to minute 90 inside this building. This is our home. Give it your all. Do you hear me? And let me hear it.
A mentalidade é tudo ou nada. Temos que ganhar. Não há outra solução. Não há empatar, não há perder, nunca está em questão, mas o empate nem se fala. Tem que ser ganhar obrigatoriamente.
No regrets. No regrets. We said all that needs to be said.
How many times do you see somebody get shoved down, they get up, and then they do something, and you potentially get red cards all around?
Cornell now shoving at Gregerson. Gregerson is shoved down now by Nealis. That's another yellow card.
He just got up laughing.
Against Cornell, who's 0 for 5. Action at the goal to our left. Steps up to the ball, strikes it.
But you had I think think a quiet kind of confidence about him meeting that moment.
Now Atlanta's got the lead. Now their season is still alive currently. Now they play with a man advantage in the 76th minute, and they've got to find a way to see this result out.
We manage moments, yeah? They're in the rush. Okay, we're here to win this football match, and it's going to take whatever it needs to take to get it done.
Down to Baranczyk, driven ahead to Tyler Wolf. Tyler is 1v the keeper, walking into the box. Tyler Wolf shot, score, score! Somehow, some way, this team is going to have a chance on decision day to make the playoffs. Atlanta United only has a 10% chance.
Acreditem até ao final, como nós acreditamos. Sei que é difícil, sei que é muito difícil não haver resultados e continuarem a apoiar-nos da forma como têm apoiado, mas eu quero pedir é que nos apoiem até ao final da época e mesmo no final, se o resultado não for aquilo que todos desejamos, que nos batam palmas e que nos apoiem sempre.
You have 4 teams that all are going to sit there and feel like they could be hosting a few days later in a play-in game.
There's some desperation heading into decision day. Atlanta United will be as motivated as ever.
They could all be on the road, and they could all be out.
The badge that we wear, it carries, it requires so much dedication and passion that it's irresponsible to not give everything you have for 90 plus minutes.
It's gonna be maybe the most nerve-wracking decision day that we've seen in the league ever.
What is one word that could describe this season?
Frustrating.
I would use the word reclamation.
I'm gonna go with, it's not one word, but I'm gonna use to be continued.
How important is it to get off to a good start on Saturday?
Yeah, it's very, very important because, you know, how many games we conceded the goal in the first minutes, you know, like in the first half. So it's really hard to come back. So, like, honestly, most important thing is how we start.
At the end of the day, if we win the game, that's the only thing we can focus on right now.
It doesn't feel particularly plausible. I'll put it at more than the 1% that Sasha gave the Revs to win, but not much more than that 1%.
By nightfall, we will know if the sun has set on Atlanta United's 2024 season or if they will get a magical set of results that will send them into a wild card game Tuesday night. It all hinges on them winning against the hottest team in MLS since July 1st, Orlando City. And even if that happens, Atlanta United will need help from other venues around the league tonight.
In here, by the way, to win this game. We're more than enough quality. We've got to go and produce now.
A while back, I sat with all of you guys and I asked you a question: what did you want out of your teammate? What did you want at the end of the season? Okay, I wrote those words up there on the board because that was a main theme that everybody kept saying: work hard, fight, and give everything for each other. Don't take a single moment out there for granted. Not one single moment. Fight, work hard, give everything you have to each other. Don't look back at the end of this game and think I could have done a little bit more. You can leave it all out there on the pitch tonight, and we'll come in here with a win. Come on!
Come on! Come on! Hey! Come on! Together on three! 1, 2, 3! Together! Come on! Come on! Hey! Come on! 1 minute, please. Let's get through this.
Sweet. There is no way they move on past tonight unless they win here. A draw does not help at all. It's got to be a win. Then on top of it, they need 2 of the following 3 things to happen. A Charlotte win at D.C., a New York City win at Montreal, and a Cincinnati win or draw at Philadelphia. 2 of those 3, plus an Atlanta win, puts Atlanta United into the 9 seed.
Yeah, you don't have to know what's going on the other games. If you're Atlanta United, you have to win. That's all you can control. If the results are going for you or against you outside of that, doesn't matter. You have to find a way to win.
Be strong. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy. Come on, let's go. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Back to the top of the arc. Arulu shot. Diving save goes in. Rebound over the crossbar. Inside corner of the 18. Gobler back to Salva. Shot. In the 7th minute, and Atlanta United leads on decision day in Orlando.
That's going to be a wake-up call to Montreal and to D.C.
Goes long to the near post, and it's parried off the line with left and rebound. Scores! TRA! It's 2-0 to Atlanta! They're going to check this one, too, for a handball. Now, as they continue to look, D.C. and Charlotte still scoreless. Montreal and New York City still scoreless. Philadelphia 1-0 lead on Cincinnati. They continue to check this for handball.
They have not shown another replay since. It's a good goal.
2-0 Atlanta United, and we haven't even played 20 minutes.
Caden Clark has scored for Montreal. They lead New York City 1-0 the 18th.
So nothing going Atlanta's way elsewhere. Even though they have the 2-0 lead here, Atlanta would be eliminated with all the score lines in their current state. Cross past everyone. It'll be run down at the far corner flag by Santos. Another cross at the near post, header, score! And Orlando solves the puzzle and gets one back in the 42nd minute.
Montreal's added a second. Joseph Martinez for Montreal. They're up 2-0. DC and Charlotte are at halftime.
So the way things stand, Atlanta is out.
Yamil Assad for Cincinnati, 1-1 with Philly. A lot of stuff in the second halves.
Blow for halftime right there. It's still there. And Atlanta United leads Orlando 2-1 at halftime.
Boys, brilliant. Brilliant. Minus the last 10 minutes, there's chaos. But listen, as we always said, we're gonna have to fucking suffer. We're gonna have to fucking fight. We're gonna have to dig in. Nothing in this league is easy, man. No fucking professional game is easy. We need to be there for each other. Come on, lads.
Hey, Eddie.
We're fucking there. 45 minutes. We're halfway there.
Scored for Charlotte. If everything ends right now, stop the count, Atlanta would be in the playoffs going to Montreal Tuesday night. Can you believe this? Atlanta still has work to do here. Montreal likely going to win. Philadelphia likely not going to win. DC likely going to lose as it stands right now. Can you believe how this has happened on decision day? It's incredible. Here's his cross. Oh, it got all the way into the 6. Shot, score! I don't believe it!
And they might have just knocked their rivals out of the postseason in one stroke.
Just a series of deflections that fall for Duncan McGuire.
When this falls to Duncan, big dunk, no mistake, great contact.
Does this hit a hand inside the box?
It's clear you might have a point.
Does it hit his hand?
It looked like it hits Duncan McGuire's left hand.
Handball would be the only thing that could
We don't know what they're looking for. They haven't shown it on the board here.
They're checking for a handball by Duncan McGuire.
Okay.
That is what we are told.
Now, in an offensive situation, if he touches it with his arm extended, you have to call it. Intent doesn't come into play, and it comes off his forearm.
Oh my
That's
God.
coming back.
Oh my
That's coming
God.
back. It comes off his forearm, and he knocks it into Williams. That's coming back.
What's the call?
After review, number 13 handles the ball before it goes in the net. Handball! No goal!
Handball! It's no goal! It is no goal! Atlanta gets a lifeline.
Nothing else ridiculous enough that can happen this season.
Charlotte has scored. They win. It's
That
3-0.
one's done.
Cincinnati and Philly is done.
It's only here now.
4 added minutes.
It's only here now.
Atlanta is going to go to the playoffs if they see this out.
They've got to hold on, though. We have no idea how much time they're going to play.
There it is! Atlanta United is going to the playoffs!
Atlanta somehow gets to game number 35.
Probability, the mathematical probability of Atlanta United making the playoffs coming into today was 10%.
I listened to Tom Brady say the other day, or a while back, FEA. Come on. They're never with you anyways. Everybody in here, come on, let's f***ing go at
it. Just remember, 3 games ago, they nearly knocked us out.
Saba directly behind the ball. He gets the whistle. Saba up to it. Strikes it.
To be continued.